Thank you. I'm stupid. I should have a stream deck. Just something that like makes my mic. Okay. You know, this is early on in the chapter, so I could probably just restart. Probably just load the save again. Y'all missed my greetings. Hello, streamer. Glad to catch yet another Ace Attorney stream. I want to investigate both delights. Thank you. The bisexual experience, everybody. Anyways. So yeah, I thought there was not going to be any murder. My mic was muted for the first bit, so I'm gonna restart. So yeah, greetings everyone. Welcome to the stream. Holy shit. So let's start again. October 13th. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Well, supposedly, Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose, I don't buy it. But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself, at least from what I understand. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. How about we get started looking into the KB security murder? He stole a man's life, allegedly. I think I'm gonna head back to Kurain Village for a little while, if that's alright. Sure, but why? I'm gonna bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. Soul steal. That's what you do. Calling cards are super important. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No. No, Mystic Mai, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together full of love and happiness. Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy she forgot there's a murder to solve. Sacred urn given to Pearls. Now remember, no fighting, okay? He's gone. Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation. So, what do we do now? Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and then investigate the murder. Well, first we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located. Hey, why don't we ask Ms. Delight? She should know. I think we have the prime suspect there. I'm pointing at her. I'm like rubbing her nose. Her cute little fucking nose. I think she's the murderer. Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles. Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you? I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy. Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight. Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention center, too. You must be relieved that we got the sacred urn back, huh? You bet, but there's something a little different about it. Don't at me. Pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. But the urn we got back says Ami, like it always used to. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now. Sure, they weren't there before. Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into I am. That repairer was one mechanically unskilled little Pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. Yeah, that gosh darn pearls don't have no spatial reasoning. Is it possible that urn is a fake? Sure, Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to Kurain Village. Yeah, I suppose. Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Kurain Village in a long time. So I guess people go to Kurain Village to do their training, right? Yep, if you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. So why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that. A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you're gonna train, you have to be serious, otherwise real tragedies can happen. Is what happened last year still bothering you? That murder in her village, it happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses the Kurain technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all. It sounds like being the master of Kurain is going to be a heavy responsibility. Treasures of Kurain exhibit is all ruined now. Maya. Sorry, it's just so sad. Her fault. Maya fucking shot him in cold blood. On God, she was right for it too. Yeah, I'll give her that. I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This was our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling. Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the sacred urn back, maybe they can reopen it? Really? Sure, maybe we can label it the Urn of Masked Damask's Desires. That would probably attract a lot of attention. Whoa. Whoa, whoa! Whoa! Just turned into fucking no, wrong one. Just turned into fucking Crash Bandicoot. That's brilliant, Nick. We could clean up and be filthy rich. Woohoo! Wow, that was surprisingly easy. Yeah. Should I put my attorney's badge there? You know, as a replacement? I think it's a little too small for that. What about my Magatama? Now you're being silly. That's definitely too small. Put both of it on there. That's the ship. At least if you're not like a yaoi shipper. Yeah, I heard all of these before. Oh, it's you, Mr. Right? Ms. Andrews. What's she still hanging around here for? So how's it going? What about the sacred urn? The urn? Oh, that. It's been taken care of already. What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? You mean it's been found? Yes. It was brought in during the trial today. Wow, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Masked Damask's wife that found it. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. I just heard all about it on the news. So that detective was actually the thief all along. It looks that way right now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring Damask to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job. Hey, Nick. If she wants to apologize, you should let her. So, when was it that you hired Detective Atme again? About 20 days ago. And when was it that Damask's calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard. I guess that's it then. Detective Atme must have really wanted the Sacred Urn after all. I guess so. What? So Master Damask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. The night of the theft, you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atme? No, couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that's the way he always operates. That's just what he says so he can have an alibi while he commits the thefts himself. Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene photo dressed up as Master Damask pretty well. What if Andrews is Master Damask? Because that nose doesn't fit in the mask, no? I'm so glad you got your Sacred Urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it. What is it? I'm not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back seems different. Really? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Ms. Andrews? No, I don't know anything. Why would I? Liar! Spike Locks. Isn't that one Marvel character? Hold on now. Hold on. The same company is responsible for Marvel vs. Capcom. I think there's a conspiracy here. Boinkadink? I think not. What do you think this means, Nick? It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the Sacred Urn? Our very own Ms. Andrews. In court, it's a little different from the urn I remember. So Adrian does know something that she's not telling us. Nick, I want to find out about the murder, but I also want to know about the urn. I'd like to know myself. Another loose end to tie up, I guess. So, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn? Oh, I can't. I didn't mention this one, but one of my favorite aspects of this case is the closure with... Yeah, Adrian... yeah. Yeah, she didn't really get much, Oh, yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah, the Magatama. Hold on, I gotta take out this, loop of loop. Let's see if we have enough to go on. The Sacred Urn. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. A fake? You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. you have any evidence the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? Yeah, it's unfortunate. Also, hello, Fisher. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. It was Ms. Andrews. She did it to get revenge on Matt. That pathetic looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box that had the sacred urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on it. Worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? And I was so proud of it. Sniffle, sniffle. Poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Master Mask had taken the box, too. Looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and it's shocking pink. I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way important. Are you a dumbass, Nick? Nick! Nick, I'm going to... Nick! Nick? 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 This is the camera and the computer that Detective Atme set up, huh? What he said. And yet he still let it take a picture of him. Guess he's not as smart as he pretends to be. The camera belonged to Lordly Taylor, so he knew he couldn't tamper with it. But then why would Atme, I mean, Mask to Mask, allow that to happen? The statue wasn't where it is now when we first came here, right? Yeah, it was right next to the door, wasn't it? Well, if someone moved it, it was probably Mask to Mask. Maybe he didn't like being watched by Mystic Ami while he stole the urn. Hey, cut it out. Giving me the creeps with that kind of talk. Organi. Looks like the door to the actual storeroom. See lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya, Ms. Andrews said we're not allowed in there. Can't I just take the fucking box with me? Please. Detective Atme said he got hit on the back of the head with this by the thief. Alright, Ultima. You have a good evening. And thank you for the kind wishes. But that was obviously a lie. Because it turned out that Atme was the real thief. Still hard to believe. Looks like Adrian feels really bad about it. I'm gonna take full responsibility and fix that sword myself. I know I don't look it, but I have complete confidence that I can fix it right up. Just like you fixed that urn, didn't you? I promise I'll fix it so you never knew it was bent in the first place. Please be gentle with it. You are very suspicious. Looks like a part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is the burr. Ah, I've got it. Maybe it's supposed to say... hamburger. Spaghetti. spaghetti festival. I don't think I have enough evidence for Ms. Andrews or Adrian. So unless you guys say that I do, then I'll Psylock her. October 13th, Detective, at me Detective Agency. Oh, this place is literally crawling with cops. What did you expect? Now that they know he was actually masked to mask, this must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Hey, I just noticed. Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen. Psylocke. Yeah. Like the Marvel character. You know, the X-Man. Oh, he's a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case. But wasn't he in charge of the mask-to-mask investigation all the way up to yesterday? Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal." Points for the quality of the impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust, Maya. Yeah. Nothing really to examine here. Let's move. Let's go to the detention center. Let's talk to Delight. I already told you, it's not me. Sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. Man, and we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday, they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands. Yes, you're right. Guard over there looks a bit on edge, too. Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick. Go to Damask's hideout. Maybe we'll see, Delita. Desiree. Where the fuck did I pull that name out from? Other M? Oh, Nicky boy, Maya. Ms. Delight. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie's... Well, help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. Not a killer. I swear, my Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. Would you? Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I had no idea Ms. Delight had such a vulnerable side. Tell me. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. Just not in him. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. Not that hard to imagine him snapping and screaming, "Please die!" He would never say that. Anyway, Miss Delight, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you that's just a fantasy for him. Miss Delight, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. You don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. Thief. Very idea. Guess I just don't get it. Huh? Get what? I just can't understand how they can be so different yet be such a happy couple. Yeah, they sure are different. Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight? Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when 2 robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears. Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation. Oh, I think I get it. Mr. Delight coming running in to save you? Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those 2 knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please stop it! He screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale. That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the 2 robbers. All by himself. He came to save me, a total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me. Wow, that's a great story. Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. Sniff, sniff. That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-too-distant future. Gulp. I hate these kinds of I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean ace detectives? No, I'm fine with ace detectives. Oh, so then you must mean thieves. Yeah. You don't have to like worry about that. That already happened. No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. By the way, why did you go to Detective Abney's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try and find out more about the real criminal. Psycho lock. What the fuck's a psycho lock? The real criminal? Yes, obviously the real Mask to Mask is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah. And Detective Abney knew more about Mask to Mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then, you went there to ask him some questions? That's right, I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said, the ace detective isn't in right now, but I forced my way past her and into his hideout. Wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout. That bag was sitting right there on top of the table. Oh yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Ms. Delight, do you know about KB Security? Don't be silly. Of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. So she thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today... Come on, don't tell me you didn't. Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron DeLiteful was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore. Looks like Ms. DeLiteful doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. Make it to KB Security that fast? Are you sure you aren't literally flying? Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? No, I'll pass, thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves? Haha, what a scaredy cat you are, Nick. Ms. DeLiteful told us the location of, KB Security. Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. So Ron received a blackmail letter, huh? Think that Ms. DeLiteful knows about this? Well, if she did, I don't think she would have been smiling like that. Wonder if we should tell her about it. I think it'd be smarter if we didn't. Ha 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 ha. I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time. Ah ha ha ha. Alright. CEO's office. Oh wow. So, I guess this is where it all went down. Jesus Christ, this is so fucking futuristic. The walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect in a CEO's office. What has that got to do with anything? Hey, it's you guys! Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made us real fools out of us. Yeah, I feel for you. Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like... Oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserved, pal. Ho ho ho. Yeah, it's the Snatcher. Directed by Kojimba. Something like to that effect. Do I really sound like that to you, pal? If the gumshoe fits? Well, anyway. Point is, I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way to do things for us detectives. Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. I'm gonna do this. Mood lighting. Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to. Hey, come on. What about how we put our hearts into our work? They're really working against us right now. We need help. Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? Okay, I won't cry on you, pal. The victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 o'clock this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Probably an object in this room. It happened exactly the same time that Master Mask was stealing the urn, huh? Autopsy report added to the court record. Hope it doesn't get updated. If that shit gets updated mid-trial, I'm gonna fucking knife a bitch. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? There's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that safe. Safe? Well, it is pretty big. Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Oh, so the body fell out. That white string must be the shape from when he fell out. I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billard. Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right? So, what happened to Master Mask? He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again! He keeps yelling. No, I don't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right? Oh, you mean that detective at me? Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. Ho, 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 ho! Now that's the detective I know and love. Think about it. Admin was always around when a calling card showed up, but he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the scene of the crime. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief. That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about. Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. There's this one thing I can't figure out about his first heist. His first heist? Yeah, the Tear of Emanon case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. Hey, this guard here, haven't I seen him somewhere before? Pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it... Ho ho ho! Ho 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 ho! Anyway. Oh, that prosecutor, I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight. Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew it hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. So, who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway? Prosecutor Godo? He's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere. That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor. And it's true, according to the records anyway, but no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court, a maverick that gives me goosebumps. Wait. He's an Iceman in court, a maverick that gives me goosebumps. Typo? Or just really awkwardly worded? Goosebumps? You? Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way. Poor Detective Gumshoe, I had no idea you were so unpopular. No, that's not what I meant. That Godo guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. I think it's all starting to come together for me. I think that first case is a lot more relevant to this story than I thought it would be. Or than it appears to be. Remember, don't tell anyone about that emblem, okay, pal? Does the thief ever send these to the police? No, always to the victims. This is proof that Ron DeLite was here at the crime scene when the murder happened. His wallet, his key card, huh? I think we need to ask Mr. DeLite some more about those two things. About this blackmail letter. Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot too, pal. Why would Kane Bullitt have been blackmailing Ron DeLite anyway? Well, Mr. DeLite used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit? Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed. Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now. Oh, all right. Blunt trauma to the head, you say? Blunt trauma to the head, huh? I wonder if somehow that sword, right? That sword couldn't have exited the basement. Yeah, that's Ron DeLite probably. Alright, let's examine. Ew, think about it. The dead guy was laying in here all night. Yeah, oh by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none. Well, somebody opened this safe on the night of the crime, right? Yeah, and so? Well, if Mr. Bullitt's body was hidden in there, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready? Okay, shoot. Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal. Yeah, and? Everyone that knows how to open the safe had airtight alibis. I checked. Everyone except one. That is, I'm almost afraid to ask. Former security chief, Ron DeLite. What? Ron DeLite? He was a security chief? Ron, so he knew how to open the safe, huh? Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal. What if he opened the safe just to hide in it? Also, nice voice crack. What's this? Check out this big, thick binder here. I bet there's names of women in there. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. Reading a file isn't exactly backbreaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Ah! What did you find out, Nick? This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about Mask to Mask. It's filled with info on him. What? What kind of info? Filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods and the crime scenes. Hey, Nick. Look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Eminon. $100,000. Looks like a list of all the treasures that Mask to Mask stole. So then, $100,000 is the value of the stolen item? I don't know, that number sounds kind of low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list. This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out just for a second. Oh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. CEO Maya Fey. Hey, you. Put me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it. This is the life. The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know. What is button? CEO mindset. No, Maya. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do what I think you're gonna do. You're not doing that. Hey, cut that out. Don't press that. That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. Alarm! Help! What is that button? What's that button anyway? It's an emergency buzzer. It says it right there on the panel. Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first? So since that buzzer has a character portrait, can we call the buzzer to the stand at some point? This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here. Really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime. Oh! Yeah, we can summon an inanimate object. So when the CEO was attacked, you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer? Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way. Just so you know. I think we better go talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. Well, at least it's evidence. Wow, look at that huge framed photo. All mountains rising majestically against a dark, cloudy sky. There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise? Either this guy didn't get out enough or he had a real rotten luck with the weather. Maybe if he'd lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days. These look like some kind of bookshelf slash rolling cabinet hybrid. Can't get between these two shelves. Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel. So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with a bunch of files. Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle. Be a good night's reading if you got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something. UFO porno! This rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it was opened? I don't think so. So you mean... Yeah, I think this string shows where and how the corpse was lying. You mean the victim? He was killed by being crushed by the safe door? She can't be serious, can she? That seems to be about it there. So about this. Huh? What's that? Hey, wait a minute, Maya. What's wrong? Copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him. Might get mad at us. So, what are you two whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Just my billfold. That's a pretty thick billfold you got there, pal. I really want you to show it to me. Detective Gumshoe, about this. Brother. What the fuck? Wow. This is really something else. For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure. AB security guard. Uh-oh. I just remembered where Larry might be. Hey, Nick, what's up? So he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya with you, too. Hi, Larry. I was working my fingers to the bone, and in walks in an angel. I've got no problems with the daytime date. It's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya, but Nick here has a different story. But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies. That was then and this is now. So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away information for free. He wants a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest. Can you talk to him, Maya? Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? Hey, I like that. This kitten has some claws, okay? Hey, princess. Hey, princess. Okay, you really want to know? Yes, so tell me. Okay, the thing is, Ron DeLay was an employee here. Naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. Well, 1 year ago, Ron DeLay was fired. There was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Maybe skipping out of work to pick up hot chicks or something. No, that's just you. So, what's it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me, I get up by all right, I guess. First, I have to keep my eye on those monitors, all the time. Monitors? There are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Oh. And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. What teams? The security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. I'm no amateur either. So if it's something small, I don't bother calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? It's just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb. Even if it is part-time and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Hey, give me a break. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. That's not fair, Nick. Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. Anyway, the point is you were here that night, right? Motherfucker. Oh no. I knew something smelled bad. And it was the butts after all. Well, it's like I always say. That was then and this is now, okay? Like I'm gonna have to break his Psylocks after all. Good Lord.
Take that!
On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to? What? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? But didn't you sneak out of work yesterday just to see Ms. Delight? But that was that. This is this. Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too? Never. I didn't sneak out. I'll tell you what. I'll even bet you $1. $1? Wow. Now that's confidence. What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have any evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? Oh, Jesus. So he found the wallet in there at 1 a.m.
Take that!
This wallet. You know about this, right? I've never seen it before. Liar. You hand-delivered this wallet to Ms. Delight just yesterday. Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time was it when you found this wallet? I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. 1 o'clock. In the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. What's that? The shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murder might have snuck in before then. What do you mean by that? If the murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m., it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. Why do I have the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. You know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into that CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift.
Take that!
Larry, when you use this key card, does it leave a record? Yeah, it does, but I can't show the record to just anyone, you know. That keycard data was already made public in the trial today. What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me. Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., time of the murder. No way! Yes, someone used this card to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Oh! Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time. Yeah, no! Unlock successful. Oh, I knew it. It's all my fault. My fault that the boss was killed. My fault. Larry, there was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? My Donna happened. Huh? Your Donna? Got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, my Donna called and said, I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her. Who was? Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. Normally, I'm the one that does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya?
Yeah.
Is that why you left the security guard office? Ah, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Trade places with me. How can I ever make up for it, Nick? What can I do? What? Ah. He's curled up on the floor, crying like a baby. Nick, is there anything I can do? Anything, just name it. I'll do whatever I have to make up for it. I swear I will. Larry? Hey, Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we've got? Right, maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information out from him. Hey, Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it? That's right. Did you know you hung it right on top of some lever? Yeah, sure. I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got it, Greenhorn? So, why hang your jacket on such an important lever? Because it got me curious. If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen, huh? It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick? Yeah, but for a different reason. This. Something is written on this poster in fine print. A guard's 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. 1. Obey thy superior. 2. Respect thy superior. 3. Smile at thy superior. 4. Salute thy superior. 5. Buy donuts for thy superior upon command. It's signed... Wendy Oldbag, head supervisor. She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her, and you come face to face with a real, genuine ray gun. Yeah, sounds scary, alright. Well, fortunately, he's on vacation. That's why I'm so relaxed right now. My partner's seat. Your partner? Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know. Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. Still works fine, more or less. Don't really know how to build them, I guess. Those screens here show what's going on all over the building, everywhere. That's my job to keep a steady eye on them. All of them. I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. Can you watch regular TV on these too? If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry. Hey Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. And how do you know that, Larry? Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking. I was a professional investigation, all right? Those are your potato chips. Wow, take a look at these things here. Hey, Larry, what are they? Did you say, Hey, man. Not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something. Oh, boy. How did this guy ever get a job here anyway? Oh yeah, let's present some evidence. Oh. Listen carefully, okay, Nick? I know you don't think of much of me as... I know you don't think much of me as a person. I'm no thief, and I would never wear a goofy getup like that. Nobody ever accused you of being a thief. Too much work for me. Making plans, writing calling cards, etc., etc. Rather just pull a dine and dash at a burger joint. Burgers? I love burgers too. Really? Well then how about it? Want to go on a burger date tonight? At least pay for the food, but because I'm not defending you again. This is one of Kurain's greatest treasures. I used to have zero interest in all of this old junky stuff, but now that I'm on the new person, I can kind of see the appeal. Hey, I got it. Why don't we go visit one of those musty old temples next time? I think I could actually learn to like this new Larry. Yeah, but he still hasn't told us anything useful yet. So what about this? Huh? Maya, you shouldn't have. A love letter for me? No, sorry. This is a blackmail letter. What? How do you know about that, Maya? Huh? How much is Alexis demanding this time? Huh? Who is this Alexis? Didn't we show him this letter yesterday too? I'm pretty sure we did. Ah, that's the wallet I found. You found it when you snuck out of work to get socked in the kisser, right? I didn't sneak out of work to get socked in the kisser. Only I'd been more responsible at work. But it spotted the murder on the monitor like I was supposed to. Harry, you really do feel bad, don't you? Yeah, well, maybe it's all for the best. I think it brought Desi, me, and I closer together. Just like they say, every cloud has a silver lining. You gotta see that old glass water is half full. Am I right? Now he's starting to sound like the Larry I know. Don't forget, Nick, half full. So was this the card that was used by the culprit that night? Well, going off by the serial number, then yeah. This card was used to open the CEO's office in the door at 1 in the morning. But your client had this card, right? That's a no-brainer. He's the killer, man. Ugh. I think you know how much I want to help you guys, but I really don't know what to say about that. What is it, Nick? That he seems so, I don't know, pleasant. The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right? That's right, just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya. Huh? Go ahead, Maya, press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue, just like the professional guard I am. Wow, that was pretty good. Thanks, I try. You think you could tell us about the buzzer now? Yes, please. Please tell us. Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed. Oh. I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it. That was you, huh? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? Oh, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the 1st floor. I thought it would be a good idea to, adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet. Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night? There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right? Of course I did. I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. You think you could take one more look for me? Pretty please? Oh, okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya. What do you think, Nick? Probably right. I don't even think Larry can make a mistake. Wah! What is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake! Huh? But how? Can't be. It's impossible. Enough already. What about the records? Night. It went off just once. In the morning. At around 1 a.m. 1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened. Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be. Went off exactly once. 12:02 a.m. Well then, that's interesting. Let's try to break these Psylocks on her.
Take that! Take that!
Yeah, not enough evidence. Huh. Is there more? Okay, let's present some shit to him. Oh. Yeah, I already did that one. The CEO of our company, he was a pretty good guy. Huh? Really? Yeah, you bet. You know how I'm not very good about working hard, right? Yeah, I kinda noticed. Well, guess what the boss said to me about that? I don't expect much work from you, Larry. In return, I just don't expect much pay. See. Guess he had to follow some kind of dumb law about having security here in the building. So, in order to pay the lowest wage possible, he went to the bottom of the barrel. To be honest, I really looked up to the boss. If I ever grow up to be a CEO, I want to be just like him. And don't worry, Nick. I promise I'll hire you for security. What do you think of Godo? I'll present Ron. What do you think of Godo? You don't think of anything. But the thing is, I just don't have any interest in men. That Desi is one awesome lady, alright? It's been a long time since I felt this way. I think I'm really in love this time. A long time, huh? Yeah, well, except for what I feel for you, Maya. I don't think I don't think even he knows what he's saying anymore. Whoa, who is this? Come on, man, don't hold out on me. Forget about it, you don't need to know, and I'm not telling you. Hey now, I thought we were pals. I got a major thing for girls with black sleeveless shirts and glasses. How do you know that? And if they have an orange-colored memo pad, I really lose my cool. He has to be making that up. He really can't know Adrian, can he? Yeah. Down stupendously. Let's present you people. Kind of feel sorry for him. He's kind of a sad young guy. Yeah, and he seems to have a habit for always getting arrested prematurely. Well, it's just my personal opinion, but I think the police should have investigated the whole thing more carefully. But weren't you the one that arrested him with a giant goofy smile on your face? Come on, we don't have time to start with that. Just leave it alone. Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard. That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard, pal. Oh yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me. Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead. Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now. Okay, Nick, now's our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask. Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard? He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? Well, company basically sent security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullet must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work. Oh, and I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber. Really? Me too. I just love me some money. Can't ever get enough money. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You know, you aren't getting to my wallet. Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. Let me go already. Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. Yeah. Oh, KB Security used to head security operations against Mask to Mask. What? Really? Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? About this blackmail letter, I've been thinking about it a lot too, pal. Why would Kane Bullard have been blackmailing Ron DeLite anyway? Well, Mr. DeLite used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit? Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed. Well, I'm in the middle of investigating right now. Do you have anything extra, Ms. Andrews? What to do? Well, let's go see if anything spawned at the detention center. There we go. Ah, Mr. Wright! Mr. DeLite, did they finish their interrogation? Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore. Mr. DeLite, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see, on the same night the sacred urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor department store, a blackmail letter got you summoned to KB Security to hand over some money. And then that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Ron DeLite, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay. Mr. DeLite, do you still insist that you are Mask to Mask, or... Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. Or tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. But listen, Mr. Delight. At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn. Of course not. After all, you were at KB Security at the time. So then the person dressed up as Mask to Mask in this photo gotta be Detective Atme. So that night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor, you went to KB Security, right? Yes. I went to KB Security at the time the blackmail note said I should. Alright, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the key card to unlock the door. Probably when he dropped his wallet. When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone? Then suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam! Was it Kane Bullard that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. So that's why you put it in the safe. Yes, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Nick. All of a sudden, Mr. Delight sounds like the murderer to me. Please don't say that. Please do not say that. Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KB Security? How did you... I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please. Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Oh, thank goodness. No, I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. We'll find out eventually. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief, she'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway. So we became Mask to Mask for Desiree, huh? Wow, this is cool. I'm really into this kind of stuff. Oh yeah? It's one of our most valuable treasures. If I ever get out of here, me and Desi will go to Lordly Taylor. Check out the whole Treasures of Kurain exhibit. Okay, I guess. Promise you won't steal anything, okay? Oh, don't worry. We'd be going when I'm not on the job as Mask to Mask. Well, that's reassuring. I need water. Water. So was this blackmail letter written by KB Security CEO Kane Bullard? I think so, probably. You can only get into the CEO's office if you have a key card. And the blackmail letter said to me to KB Security. Guess no one other than Mr. Bullard could have written the letter then. I was at KB Security around 1 o'clock that night. I took out my wallet to open the door with the key card. So is that when you dropped it? Sorry, I should have told you the truth earlier. What are you still doing with this key card anyway? Didn't you return it when you left your job at KB Security? Of course I returned it, don't be silly. But it got sent back to me along with the blackmail letter. With the blackmail letter? Yes, it said, use this to enter the CEO's office. He doesn't think anything of the autopsy report. Hey! This is an article about my debut heist! Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But mask to mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right, I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my mask to mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, huh? Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. The guard in this photo. Is this you, Mr. Delight? That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even pearls could see through that in a heartbeat. The guard in the photo is Ron Delight. But as you might expect, Detective Abney found the disguise. Truly deserves the title of Ace Detective. Detective Abney found the mask-to-mask disguise? That's interesting. Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Abney got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. Must have been really time-consuming, huh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. Blackmail letters? You got them starting when? Tell me more, now. Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. This list, we found it in the office of the CEO, Mr. Bullard. Hey, this is a list of all the things Mask to Mask stole. And that's the value of each item listed next to them. $100,000, $100,000, $150,000. Are you sure that's the value of the stolen items? The numbers seem a little low to me. Even on the black market, the prices should be at least 3 times higher than that. I guess he knows about that stuff because he used to be a security guard. That's the emergency buzzer from the CEO's office. Don't press it. Makes a terrible racket. Hee. Sorry, I just love making a lot of noise. Hee. Oopsie. We gave fucking Gumshoe unreversible tinnitus. Or, does this buzzer have something to do with the case? Well, at this point, I don't really know yet. After all, there were no prints on it, or anything else for that matter. The buzzer went off just once around the time that Bullard was killed. Oh! That's scary! You know anything about that, Mr. Delight? Sorry. I'm afraid I don't. Why am I not surprised by how clueless he is anymore? This blackmail letter. Is this the first one you got? No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. So, did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Emmenon heist. That first letter said, I know you did it. Someone found out about your true identity just like that? It's not easy being a master thief, you know. I've got proof that it was you, so give it up, it went on to say. So in the end, I have to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal. That right. Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you have to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box, the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? What are these plans you're talking about? They were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. Do you mean that the one who planned the heists wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from some very kind person, incredibly detailed plans. Sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him. So Ron Delight was mask to mask after all, but someone else is behind the thefts. Someone who planned them all out in detail. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole in the safe deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. Did you try not to look so gleeful about it? So you went after the sacred urn because of those plans too? Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Delight, is everything you've just told me the truth? Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay? Directed... So from Damask's second heist on, he was stealing as directed by blackmail letters. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes? Please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course! I could never. I'm not lying! All I did was hide his body in the safe. But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did. So I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right? Guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight. Guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word. Mystic Maya. Hey! Pearly! I'm back! Hey, Pearls, so what have you been up to this whole time? The sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Kurin Village to have it examined. And what did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. Whew. That's a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. Problem? These cute little pink splotches, they said that it's paint. They were put on the urn recently. Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? We've got to find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Yes, Mr. Nick, we got to find out how they got there. Oh, okay. We'll find out how they got there. Please don't forget about me. Oh, Ron. There we go. Oh, Pearl, how nice to see you. Hello there. I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. Oh, see. Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here. Nick, let's look around one more time. This box, there's something about it that's been bothering me. That's the box that the sacred urn was in. It looks like there's some pink paint on it too. Definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn. I think I know how the paint got on it now. Alright, let's investigate again, Nick. Urn box. Looks to me like it's been dry for several days. Something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and it's shocking pink. Mr. Nick, could it be that this odd shape is... Yeah, pretty sure this is it. Ah! That's the box that the sacred urn was in. If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well. Wow, you're right. Look, it matches. What is it, Mr. Nick? This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn.
Take that!
Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the sacred urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. Fake? You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. If any evidence the urn submitted with the trial was genuine? The urn itself, brother. This is a fuck ton of evidence.
Take that!
Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is the genuine article. Pearls went back to Kurain Village and had it examined. Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how... What you discovered was that the urn had been broken. Again. Hey, again? Yes, it was broken once a year ago. Now it looks like the same thing has happened. Quite recently, too. Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know?
Take that!
Oh, wait. Sorry, that's not a valid explanation. Why do you think it was broken recently?
Take that!
This poster, it was made recently, right? Poster? Ah, the poster for the exhibit. At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said, "I am" on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says, "Ami." When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. Ah! I am? What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there when the photo was taken for this poster. I wasn't even there when the photo for this poster was taken. That was a mistake. Now, tell the truth. Ah, wait. 4? Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Huh? Yes, that's it. It must have been one of the shoot people at the photo shoot. Probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. Looks like she's not going to give up until that last psych lock so easily. Do you have any proof the urn was broken here at Lordly Taylor?
Take that!
Well, Ms. Andrews, what is this supposed to mean? This urn has these pretty little pink paint splotches on it. There's some on the box the urn was stored in, too. No matter how you look at it, the paint seems to be exactly the same, wouldn't you say? So, what does that prove? The urn was dropped along with the box. That's when they both got paint on them. Are you with me so far? Yes. The rest of the story is obvious. The box was dropped right here in the Lordly Taylor's basement warehouse. If I can prove that, it means the urn was broken here too. So can you prove that? Can you prove that box was dropped here in the basement warehouse?
Take that!
No, that's the wrong thing. God damn it.
Take that!
There we go. Ah! I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes, more or less. There's pink paint splattered on the floor and walls of this basement warehouse. But there's an odd shape imprinted into a part of the paint stain, am I right? Yes. If you put this box into the impression of the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Means this box was dropped right over there. That is when the urn was broken. Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright. Finally, some fucking recognition. So sorry. I was the one who broke the urn. Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher. A terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, it's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearly? No, not at all. I know just how she feels. It happened about 2 weeks ago. Just after the poster photo was taken, on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. Ah! I tripped on paint and I lost my balance. The box I was carrying crashed to the ground. I heard a terrible noise and I thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box and that's when it happened. The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock and let out a huge scream. I can totally see how that could have happened. Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands. Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Kurain Village. I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. That's when the I am got changed to Ami. I didn't know how it was originally written, but any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami. Any sane person? Are you calling this little girl insane? I'm gonna beat your ass, Ms. Andrews. Oh, Pearls. Said she wasn't very good at spelling. Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one had seen it since then. Broken and repaired by Adrian 2 weeks ago, then replaced in a box kept out of sight. But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, we didn't see any paint stains. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it. Ami Faye statue. Aha! Yeah. It's because it calls back to that case. Oops. The first time that we came down here, it was on the night that the sacred urn was stolen. Drop bear. Snack time, look at this bear. But, Mr. Nick, there were no paint marks on the walls or floors of the warehouse when we were here. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. And I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you saw it be. Oh, it makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing I find strange. What is it, Pearl? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. That time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible. She's right about that. Well, Ms. Andrews? Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. The place is there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well, then, who was it? Who would have done it and why? The day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. Then the next day it was moved, but why? It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case. Why? Why do you think so, Nick? Because that night the real thief, Ron DeLite, was at KB Security. So then why did another masked demask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact. One undeniable fact? The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is still going to be making another appearance. Well then. With that out of the way, this is intriguing. Because how can two locations 30 minutes away have much to do with anything at all? That's the real curious part. So let me yeah, Adrian Andrews probably did it. Guilty. On. She did it and she cut the signal. Oh man. So next time we will do trial. And we will see, we'll try to piece together what's up with this case. Just like she did with the urn again. Well then. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now.